Hi, I'm Tricia Levenseller, and I write young adult fantasy books, and as of later this year, my first adult romantasy book. But I'm super in the fantasy romance space, absolutely love it. I have 8 books for teens out currently. It's a good space to be in. YA romantasy is what turned me into a reader, so it's so cool that I get to write it.
What is the book or series or thing that got you into being a writer?
So I totally consider this romantasy, but it was Alana by Tamara Pierce. I absolutely adored that series. It was the first time I read a book with a main character who was a girl, and that was a game changer for me.
And
seeing yourself in stories for the first time is so incredible.
What do you love most about writing within the YA genre?
I love the idea of experiencing things for the first time for the characters. Sometimes it's their first romantic encounter, sometimes it's their first time rebelling against authority and sticking up for themselves. Sometimes it's the first time that they're questioning things that they've been taught since they were very young and figuring out what they actually believe in. Literally the coming of age theme that I think is so cool and amazing that we get to explore in YA.
What does your writing day look like? Are you a pantser? Are you a plotter? Like, how do you attack it?
It depends on the book. Right now, I'm basically full on pantsing a novel. I write romances better when I just sort of feel them out and do what feels natural instead of hitting specific plot beats. I am totally pantsing this book, and it's not going super well. But it really just depends on what the novel needs and whatever I need to do to get it done in time.
You've written obviously a lot of books. What is your favorite book that you have written to date?
In the past, I've said The Shadows Between Us, but I'm really excited about this adult book I have coming out. It's not just a different age category for me. For me, it's also a very big statement about some very big topics, and so I'm really excited about that.
What kind of research? Because obviously you've written books about pirates. You've written, you have swords, you have battles, you have all kinds of stuff. So what kind of research do you do before you start writing?
I do it more as I'm writing. I find that if you research ahead of time, you get all these cool things that you learn and you want to find a way to put them all in the novel. However, if you only research when you need to know a thing, then you're focusing on the actual plot and story, and you're not just adding extra things that are slowing down your pacing. I also hate research, so I prefer to just do it as I need to. I really do the bare minimum so that I can keep the focus on the story and not be bored to death.
What is your favorite part about being an author?
I love having a voice where otherwise I might feel like I don't. I can get my words and my thoughts out to people without having to deal with my social anxiety and actually talk to them. It's a safe space for me to get out my thoughts. Then later on, it's a way for me to meet like-minded folks who feel the same way about the things that I'm writing, and so then it's also a place to find community. So those two things I think go hand in hand.
What are you currently reading? Do you read when you write?
Yes.
What do you read?
I know lots of people can't, and I'm like, what are you talking about? That's so weird. So I'm reading, it's called The Witch of Wolson Lake by Lena Zhang. It is a Korean-inspired fantasy. It's book 2 in the series. Book 1 is about a princess who gains the ability to travel in the future with herself. So her future self and past self are swapping places as they go throughout the world. It's really fascinating.
That sounds really good.
It's really cool. First book's called And Break the Pretty Kings, which is also a fantastic title.
And then lastly, what's next? We kind of talked about already, but pitch us the new book that we have coming out.
Absolutely. What Fury Brings comes out September. Kingdom has a shortage of men. Basically, a bunch of noblemen rebelled against the matriarchy, their oppressors. They wanted equal rights, and they lost, and so they all got murdered as a result. Now there's a shortage of noblemen, and so if women want to have children of noble blood, they have to go and steal them from other kingdoms because theirs are all dead and bring them back. There's just the common-born men. The thing that everyone talks about that is really excited about is that there is a penis guillotine in the novel that is used on rapists. I mean, if you misuse it, you lose it, and that's how it works. So that is my little tidbit that I'll just sneak in there for you. It's an unhinged world all about, what if women were the ones that were physically stronger than men? What would the world look like? Our main character goes and kidnaps herself a prince from a neighboring kingdom because she wants a husband and she needs it to gain political power. And she means to take the second-born, docile, sweet prince who's said to be so beautiful and so innocent. She's like, yeah, that's the one. She accidentally takes the warrior crown prince, obviously.
Oh my God, you got some fun ideas
Thank
coming
you.
out.